Oh yeah. Heck yeah. All right. It's gonna be that kind of day. All right, let's get you warmed up. So let's come up, place the hands up, and over to the right. How are you feeling this week? Yeah, bring it on up. Come on the other side. Are you eating this week? Good girl. Good girl. And let's float the hands down, wrists. Nice. And let's bring it on down. Push those knees out. Bounce. Did you like the cut of the music? Was it okay? Okay, perfect. I got some skills. All right, let's bring it down and sit a little deeper. And it's funny because Sunday I like blacked out. I was so tired. And then today I was like, oh my God, I have to cut JoJo's music. I'm kind of glad because I was like, oh my God, I totally told her I was going to do it on Sunday. All right, hands down, lift the booty up, and lean into it. Get a nice stretch in those hammies. And bring the hands to the elbows, sway a little. And next time you're over to the right, take it over to the right. Let's turn into this. And let's hang out here for a second and just try to stretch out that calf muscle a bit. And let's bring it down into a runner's lunge. And let your hips fall into this to give your hip flexors a nice little love. And let's bring it back up, hands to the floor. Pop that booty back up. Try to bring the nose to the shin or the knee, whichever. And plant the hands, bring that right foot back to meet the left one, and let's pedal out in downward dog. And let's sweep that left leg up. And again, let's sink into this. Hips sink in. And pop it up. And try to get the calves and that hamstring. And let's bring it down one more time. Try to sink a little deeper. And let's bring that left to meet the right and pop that up into a nice downward dog again. Try to really pull through the shoulders and get a nice stretch in the back. And come on over, bring it down to the knees. Do a couple of cat cows. And up. Through. One more of these. Nice. And let's bring it on all the way back. Take a nice stretch out those shoulders. Pop up the hands into a tent if that feels good. And when you're ready, start to drag those fingers back to the knees. Nice. And let's do a couple of head rolls here. Whichever way you want to start. Nice and slow and gooey. And Let's switch direction. Nice. How are you feeling? Ready? Let's get to work. All right. So, what are we working on today? What is your poison today? I'm going to find your song and see if I can hopefully put this baby on a repeat. Let's see. La-dee-da. Do you have a repeat button? Let's see. Oh. No, we start at the beginning. Go all the way back. Okay. That sounds like a plan to me. I'm using the thing that the system I use to cut the music, and so it's like I haven't used that in a while. I'm like, wait a minute, what's the buttons do? All right, so you want me to run it with you, or you want to do it on your own? You good?
I'll see what I remember.
Okay, let's roll with that, and then we'll fill in the gaps. Okay, and here we go. And 4 and up. Pretty. Yes. Like my jealousy to have to be. Could you me when I needed to possess you? I hated you. There you go. Take your time. Now we're gonna fit in something different here. Yep. Based on your request. Yep. Yes, beautiful. Awesome. Yes, so pretty. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. And then do a little backwards roll. Yes. Yes. And then how did we get over here? I think we did a little flip around. Okay. So my thought is kind of when we come down and we're like sort of flailing over here before she says the words, kind of based on your ask for some nice turns instead of like, I don't know, we could make it look like it's organized chaos of turning, perhaps, because we're going to come off. So maybe we can just do like a nice, I don't know if can you do pirouette?
I haven't done it in a long time.
But we could add just like a nice single pirouette. Yeah, we could add something like that in there.
Okay.
So I think that would be nice. I thought about it and I was like, okay. And it was funny because one of my other instructors at the studio in Minnesota was like, do you think that it's easy to teach frappes? I'm like, do you know how many years it took me to learn how to do that? Sure, just pick it up in a class. Let me know how it goes. It's the pirouette with this is the frappe. So when you're doing it, you can keep going, keep going, keep going. It's very difficult, and you have to learn how to do it on toe shoes at some point if you're in ballet, and it is extremely hard. And she was like, oh, I just want to learn. And I'm like, oh, on you, sister. So, okay, so we're doing this, and we're here. We're coming out with the skirt dress thingy bobby, and then how did we? No, it was back here, and then we were going to take this here, and then we land. Let me see, because I want you to turn this way. Maybe if we just sort of push off here, go with, I don't know, let me think. I feel like we just, we're here, boop, and back. We could thread through a little. So if it looks like a thread through, and then turn to the back. Yeah, or we could go to the front. I like the thread through idea because it looks pretty.
The what?
This whole like it's a nice,
Yeah, I agree.
like a thread through. But you could actually take off from here too. So we could do here, and I think you'd be right at that spot here.
Yeah.
Let's give that a try and see how that will work. I like that. Yeah, and then take it to the front. So lead with the right. No, come to me. So I like this, and then lead with this way. So it's okay. So we're gonna thread through. So you come out, we're gonna thread through here, and then we're gonna take the right arm, and we're gonna turn right.
How did you transfer the weight from?
I'm not really putting a lot of weight on this leg until I need to step back. And then I'm here.
I see. I'm not following with the stuff.
Yeah, so just follow through here, and then you can lead PK, PK, and then I think you'd be right in that right position to do the back, I believe. I feel like we would be there. But I would say too, we have to make those little turns a little like tight, because otherwise, because we only have so much room. Yeah. Although it doesn't exactly matter, because you're going to be walking around the pole anyway. So if you go too far, don't feel like, I think, because we have that little bit of time anyways before she says to get, into your spin before she does the Heathcliff. Mm-hmm. So we have a little time to play. So I like that. So maybe make it as big as you want and see how it goes. And if we end up over here and we do the thing here, that's okay, because we can still walk, 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 walk. And then you make it pretty to get there.
Yeah.
That's okay. Like where this is going. Yes. So, yeah, we did a little candy cane, and we did like a step here, come over onto the elbows, nice splay, keep carrying over, keep this top leg straight when you push up, and then we can lean over, and then I feel from here, that's where we were like close there. Wasn't that so we could do like a little sweep around to stand up? There was something else. I totally agree. Here. What did we do? I just watched it too today, like 3 times. Here, here. Did we go backwards? Oh, that's what we did. Yeah. Yes, and then we went down and did the pushback, and that's how we got the bruises on the tops of our feet.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. That was it. And then we're there to do the sweep around.
Okay. Yes, exactly.
There it is. Okay. Boom.
And then we got to figure out that full pass.
Yes. I would like to. Yeah. Darn it. Oh, to heck. Stay put, you. Thank you. I always have a hard, like sometimes it's hard because the poles don't want to, like the little thing at the bottom doesn't want to click, and I'm like, it's like a little bit of a little battle happening, and I don't really like that. Signed up for a battle with a pole today. And did you see my post too on the layback? I was just worried because there's so many of us putting the layback in, and I was like, I want to make sure we're good with levels, but we're good. Okay. Just can't go in level 1. So the level 2, you can do the cross ankle layback because technically you don't have any hands. And so I was like, ooh, I just wanted to make sure. Even crescent moon you can do.
As level 2?
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does say.
Are you allowed to go into the layback to then grab it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's like they consider it a transitional. Okay. So you could actually just do the layback, or you could go back to the crescent moon, choose your own adventure. But it is allowed in level 2. That was my concern because I was like thinking of you. I'm like, oh, wait, but we're good. Okay. So no worries. Everything's great. I was just like, oh, I had a moment of like clarity today, and I was like, son of a. I just want to make sure, because what if we have to go around that and it looks so pretty? And I want you to do that because it's your power signature sitch. And I want to make sure we put it in there. All right, so let's start from You're coming down from the pass, and we kind of end here. So we're going to take a step out and just bring it down. Yes, so like a crouch position, so just come in. Yeah, there you go. And then from here, we're gonna roll. So we're gonna lead with that left, come down onto the elbows, nice splay, and keep that top leg straight as you push up here. And then we're coming over to here, up, down. You gotta push back a little to get to your spot. And then we're gonna do that push back here. And there you are. Yes, perfect. And then we're gonna do a little sweepy to get around. Yes, perfect. And then we need to figure out what you wanna put here. Because we pretty much, well, did we figure out the spin pole pass last week really? Or were we stuck on both passes? We just did the floor stuff.
We did just like the folded one over.
Yes.
Stargazer, King down.
Yes.
And then for this one,
we have to decide what we're gonna do here.
Yeah. I think we were kind of touched upon last week when we met.
We were gonna do.
Into the arrow chopper.
Yes. Oh yeah, we did.
Decide.
So we don't have to. Well, it's really your call. Do you want to climb first, or do you want to do something down here and like crawl up into something, or should we have you do some kind of a climb up and have a descent coming down?
I guess what I was thinking with, because I like the whole flowy aspect, so when we were still here,
Mm-hmm.
kind of continue to spin,
Okay.
and then, I don't know if you can climb up or something.
Well, you could come out of that and almost come up to another. You could do like another climb from there. So it's just a little awkward. Like, you know, when you go to, like, you can bring it to a jasmine and then kind of pull yourself out of it in a pretty way. But you could almost come up into maybe almost a figurehead, and then that could lead into another climb. So if we're pulling up out of a jasmine, it's easy to like reposition the body, or we go from the jasmine, pull up and climb. But I like the idea of this chopper on the bottom. I think that's great. What if we did... That's my concern, because I would like to keep the flow going. So you know how I teach? Yeah, we'll because this should be, I want this to be kind of like I want it to be pretty, but I want it to be sort of like power things that you can hang on to. And I think, like, you know how when I teach the spin on static, like the spin climb, I would like to do something like that, because I think that would look really pretty. So if we did the chopper, I just don't know how we would get to that momentum piece.
Exactly. That
That would be hard to recreate once we're already up. Well, I mean, it's been a while. I've experienced that myself. And then, like, somebody asked me to do the cross ankle lay back to a brass monkey the other day, and I was like, what now? I was like, I know how to do it in my head. I just can't figure out how to put my body in the thing. It's fine. We're going to get there. I was like, I'll work on it. So we have to decide how you want to do that. Do you want to come?
Sorry.
No, you're totally fine. So, and we hadn't decided if you were going to do an aerial invert or not, because that was kind of our borderline 2 and 3 level. So we have to decide what you're really wanting to do.
I think, so Sarah showed me her video, and she's level 3.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you don't have to.
So impressive. I'm just like,
That girl is like, she is muscle bound.
She's so freaking strong.
I know. Watching her move, like when I work with her, I'm just like, because her like you can see all of her muscles, like all the definition. I'm like, it's just crazy to me. I'm like, just like this little like tall string bean packed and stacked. That's crazy. So we do not have to do an aerial invert, which is kind of why I'm asking. I think that the chopper could work. I think we would just have to figure out how to create some sense of you coming around to create that momentum to get you up. And I'd like to do, maybe we can do a descend here of some way. But I think I like the idea of the chopper because I think it still throws, like it carries through that like flowy movement. And then I think we just need to figure out how to get out of it in a pretty manner and then continue to climb up. It's kind of what I'm thinking. So if we're...
Is it called holly drop, where like you basically
It's like, it looks like an inside to an outside leg hang, but it's not. It's a total illusion. It's just it's like a body switch, not a leg switch.
Or is it, no, death drop?
Oh, dear baby Jesus. Oh, we were talking about doing the drop, the ball drop.
Oh, no, not the ball drop. But I'm thinking like for here coming out, because I'm really good at like the shoulder dismount and kind of catching myself to.
Let me just, yeah, show me the thing. There you go. Yeah, that's perfect. Yep.
And kind of twisting.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And then down to that. Okay. So, what if we did the chopper and we did another climb up? You do your jasmine, hang out in the jasmine for a hot second, and we turn that into a firefly, which is essentially what you're doing, just we're slowing it down.
Okay.
So it's really what you're doing up there right now. But I would like to slow it down so you get those moments, and then you can do that shoulder dismount coming out. And you can actually just take that to standing, or because I don't want you to spend too much time on the floor. Otherwise it looks weird. It's like, oh, I'm up, and then all of a sudden I'm crawling around again. It's like, I want to make sure we're having like the whole situation. Yeah, variation is really important. But I think that would be really perfect because it's exactly what you're doing. We just want to slow it down, and also you're going to want those moments for a photo or whatever. So what do you think?
About that?
Yeah.
I want to do that.
You want to do that? I think that would be perfect. Yeah. And as you get comfy in it, we can always throw something else in there too if you want to later. We have time.
I just have so afraid like when it comes to certain friendships,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they're called, and like as long as I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's how you do it. So I just gotta explore some more with that.
Well, I think this is a perfect start to a solid pass. I like this. So I would like to, I think this is what you should stick with for the right now, at least for static.
Okay.
So work on that. And then when we come out, I was trying to think of how to, oh God, my legs are so sore from whatever Liz did to me yesterday. I think she tried to kill me. All right, so we're here. And we're here. You can push up into, and then you're gonna re-grab here. And then you can come here, almost to a nice side climb. You can turn it around. Here, climb up one more time. And then you'll be in that perfect position to hit back to this. Here, nice reach. And then you can come down to do your dismount. Oh. God, it's been a while. Shoulder. Oh! I'm gonna be feeling that tomorrow. But you see how I just slowed it down to give yourself that like nice reach rather than trying to just get to it. Don't go through it so quickly. Also breathe. Yeah. Breathing is important.
Let me see how it works.
Yeah.
And you can keep this one floating, or kick my legs up.
Choose your own adventure there, I think. I want to just whatever flows naturally for you. Because that's still really pretty. And does it make you feel more comfortable standing when you get up that way? Okay, then if that was that, then let's roll with that. Woo! Yep. Here. And then go into your outside leg hang. And then you're gonna, and then you're gonna use this arm to push yourself out and re-grab. Come into a jasmine. Now you're gonna grab up over the knee with both hands. And there you are. Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. And then you can do a side climb if you like, yeah. That would be fine. And then you're gonna have to flip your body though. So you're gonna have to come so you're facing, so you're in a regular climb position. Cramp? I'm gonna get you to buy that magnesium. It's gonna save your life. All right, so you see how that went with the side climb? I would do one side climb up, reposition, climb one more time like a normal climb, normal brace grip climb. Then you're in that position to then go back into the jasmine, turn it into the firefly, turn it into your dismount, and now we're done. What do you think? I think that would be really pretty. Yeah. And wait, where are we taking off the thing?
I got the stargazer.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Okay, never mind.
And it's over here somewhere.
Yeah, because we're going to kick the thing when we go down. Yes. All right. Kick. Down. Nice roll over. Take your time and over. Keep that top leg straight. Yes, beautiful. And then we're going to come onto all fours and make sure you put your feet in the right place and push back. And there you go. And up. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. Yes. No, I think that's great. But the more you practice it, it's just going to come. So it would be a little clunky now. That's okay. At least you know where you're going. Bonus.
And then here, chopper.
Side climb. Well, chopper to a jasmine to your side. You're going to pull up out of it into your side climb. One regular climb. You're going to get back into your jasmine. Turn that into the firefly. Take a moment in the firefly. And then do your shoulder dismount to come all the way back down. I think that's going to be perfect. Do you want to write it down? Because also I don't want you to forget for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I should have had you bring your thing. I would have made you another coffee tomorrow. Shit. Next week, the week after. Oh, you do it? Oh, if you want to give it to me, I'll make you a coffee tomorrow. That's fine. I'll clean it when I get home. No judgies. The chocolate is, I literally am like, I have to do an order myself. And I'm like, do I just order chocolate and vanilla? Because those are the ones I use the most. And then I'm like, yeah, I should just do that. Because you can also do like the peanut butter with the vanilla and it tastes good too. It's like an ice cream, it's like a malt or like a shake.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Okay, so let's talk through it.
Loop around.
So bring that to your chopper,
Chopper.
to your jasmine.
Side climb.
Mm-hmm. One regular climb. Mm-hmm. Then back to your jasmine.
Jasmine is that one, right?
Mm-hmm. And then you're gonna sweep this leg around. So it's like a leg. Wait.
Right there. Like the.
Oh God. Jasmine. Here. You're gonna kind of sweep this leg around. So you can come up. Here you're gonna reclaim, like re-grab is a great time to then turn into the pole. To get that, yeah. I don't know, I just like, it's a weird natural thing that happens with my body. I don't know how to explain that.
Okay, so to jasmine.
To firefly, which you're already doing, just slow it down.
Wait, I'm climbing again after the fire?
Mm-mm. Firefly to your shoulder dismount.
What is this move called? So here's jasmine.
Mm-hmm.
And then here.
It's just a jasmine. Just a
And then
one.
we can transition it to
That's the firefly.
fire.
Yes. But instead of bending that knee, leave that leg straight. Yes. Mm-hmm. It looks really pretty from way up top. And then you're gonna like basically then come into your shoulder dismount area. Yeah. And then we'll just wanna time that right so that you land on your feet. And then you're not like, but that'll come with timing and practice. So, but I think that's gonna be perfect. So let's run through all the things until that point and we can, how do you feel about that? Like, let's go through the whole thing and then finish with this pass.
Oh, yeah.
I turn this down a little.
I was thinking barefoot for this dance.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. Yeah. I mean, I think it would be weird with heels.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay. I'm like, I mean, you could.
That's not.
I just think this piece like really needs like that natural, I don't know, thing. Yeah, it's like emotion.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on the same page. Well, we're gonna take some stuff off, but. Okay, ready? I'll call it. Do you want me to call it out or do you want me to do that?
One thing I'm
Yes.
super stupid.
No, it's not stupid. Yes. Yep.
Wait.
Up.
So I noticed like there's one for my hands and I start like reversing it. The second first one. Play it.
Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so you're so cute. You come up, think about swinging around, and that's okay to turn them in if you want. It's fine. It doesn't look weird. Because otherwise,
but the first one's out.
so because we're kind of like swinging this, unless you wanted to just, well, yeah, because I want you to bring it, because it's like, I feel like you should be looking up when the chimey things are happening. Because it would be weird to start up and go down.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, just whatever comes natural there. No one's going to know if you're going in or out with the hand flippies.
Not switch.
Doesn't matter. Just do it. Do what comes.
Outside?
I kind of flip here and then I come in.
So you do the same as me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do the same thing.
Okay.
Because my hands don't do like the.
Yeah, it's very awkward.
It's very awkward. Yeah, it feels wrong.
Yes.
It feels like, no, I don't like that.
It
Yes.
looks like so flawless when you don't. My hands are not like that.
No, it's fine. And no one's going to notice anyways, so it's just going to be you that's going to know if it's weird. No worries. Okay, ready? Okay, here we go. And go. Yes, beautiful. Yes.
You had a temper and my jealousy too hard to breathe. Could you leave me when
Yes.
I need to possess you? I hated you, what to do?
Perfect. Yes. I'm sorry, I should have caught you on that. Use the fight and go. Yes. Beautiful. Yes. Beautiful. Down. Yes. And kick. Down. Roll over. Splay. Over. Go over. Whoosh. Yes. Beautiful. Awesome, JoJo. Yes. There you go. Grab. Gorgeous. Yes. Yes. And switch positions. Okay. That's gonna look so nice. I forgot the thread through when we come for over here, the thread through, and then 1, 2. How do you feel? That was good. Way to go. It's pretty. It's
I think
coming.
it kind of works too, like how music almost causes my to chop.
Yes. It's like that perfect time. Yeah, where it's like, whoa. It's a good time. It's no, but it's you're gonna learn. It's gonna come.
Yeah.
So I mean, unless you want to like come and do cardio with me. I just walk on a treadmill a lot, so we don't have those springy things anymore, you know. But this is going to be really nice. So then the next thing this is great, and then I think once you get your robe thingy, I cannot wait to start practicing with that. That's going to be okay. Cool. Oh, we'll have it for run-throughs. Oh. And it doesn't matter if that looks like a mess. I don't care. So that will be perfect because then we're going to need to figure out in that stargazer, like where's the right point to take it off, and or do we need to modify it so it's easy for you to get it off?
I think we might need to.
Yeah, we can. We can always put a snap on. It's fine.
Exactly. I'm so much happier if we spin past it.
It looked much stronger.
Yeah.
Yes. This pass, it's just going to be comfortable coming up into that the side climb and then switching your body position to your brace grip. So, because you're kind of like, because you're coming up in this weird like side climb situation, right? So if I'm here, but it's like when you're reaching out, you're almost going to re-grab here so you can pull yourself all the way through. So then you have the strong position to be able to turn in. Does that make sense? I don't know what I just did. I broke it. Yes. Well, yeah, because you're going to go back up and then you're going to hop into your jade so that you can get into your firefly from there. I have no idea.
And I need to take the leggings for the spin pass.
Yes, I think that would be great. Mm-hmm.
Leg hanging's that kind of
I feel like your leg hang and the cross ankle layback would go together.
Yeah.
Am I crazy? Okay, good.
No, I think so too.
Okay, awesome sauce. I don't know what I did, but I broke it. My brain, my multifocals are not focaling. Isn't that crazy? Well, the doctor was like, you need multifocals. I'm like, I'm sorry. You know what hurts?
So what does that mean?
It's like 4 focals. It's not like 3.
Like different.
Yeah, there's like 4, like, so you have to like look at things dead on. So I don't like wearing my glasses anymore. So I wear my contacts all the time because it's way easier. My glasses are weird. It's like, I feel like an alien. It's very strange.
If you look this way, it's like.
Yeah, things in the peripheral vision is weird. Getting old is not cool.
No.
I love this though. So really all we need to do then, because you're going to come out of this dismount, we need to fill up this piece here. And then we're going to fill in this last spin pass. And then we're going to finish something like depending on where the robe lands is where we'll like concentrate on ending it. Like because we're dying, right? No, we're going to do the ball drop to the death. That's right. Because we're going to pick that back up and put it on in the middle. After we're done here, we have to pick it up. Yes, I remember now. So we're going to have to magically figure it. So we just need the thing so we can figure that part out.
Yeah.
Because I think we would have to figure out a way to like nicely like grab it so you can sort of put it on somehow before we start that pass. So that when you do the ball, it's going to be so pretty. Oh my God. It's going to look so cool. Like in my head, it already looks cool because I'm like envisioning this beautiful like robe situation happening. And then you're going to be like up here and like, bam. It's going to be great. Even if it's not a big drop, it could be just a little guy. It'll still be cool. It'll still be cool. All right. Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. We have months. We have a whole 2.5 months. You're going to be a freaking pro by the end of this. It's going to be great. So do you want to just keep running it or you want to work on anything specific?
Let's keep running it from the top just to get every floor moved down.
Okay.
And then I'll work as much as I can with the full pass.
Okay.
Even coming up to the second full pass is big progress for me.
Heck yeah. It was great. Yeah. Do the thing. Video, video, video. Oh, I have a little tripod guy. Well, I don't know if it will fit there, but because you have the weird freaking case situation.
It's so shit. I didn't move my cards anymore.
Oh no! Let's say, do we have somewhere we could like? Do you want to use Yoga Block?
What?
Yoga Block to set it on? You should be good. Okay.
And then you're recording yours.
Yeah, yep. You'll have mine too. Does that work out really well when I sent that to you? Like, is it cool? Okay, cool.
Perfect.
Good. Trying to change the narrative on what instructors do around here. So, alrighty, here we go. Okay, ready? Okay. Yes. Beautiful. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. It's okay. Yes. Yep. And then oh, we're gonna have to fix that. We'll fix it. Yes. Yes, so pretty. Beautiful. Yes. Roll. Yes. Beautiful, JoJo. Yes. 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 Gorgeous. Yeah. And then Jasmine. It's okay. Take your time. Just take your time with it. It's okay. It's coming together. Okay, so when we come out of the backward, the back hook here, this is going to need to be a little bit quicker because we run out of time. So maybe just one, just one nice turn, and then walk, because then you can be wherever you want. But I think we just have to do it a little quicker. Yeah. Because it was like, oh, all of a sudden she's saying something, and I'm like, oh, there's the words. So then come towards me, turn, yes, and then walk, yes, and then you're going to be there. Wherever you end up is going to be fine. So just think when you're on the stage, it doesn't matter where you end up, so don't overthink it, because you're just walking to the pole, however you're going to get there anyway. So wherever it ends, totally okay. Okay? It's coming together, girlfriend.
It's coming really nicely. It's already over from that whole pass.
Yes.
Really tying it together.
Yeah, I think that would be great, and I'll help you also. Like, I'll come over and work with you on that. And it's going to come together. It's just like jumbled because it's new, but that's okay. But as you get into it, it's it is, yes. It's definitely, that's a lot of it. So, but it's coming together. I really love it. I think it's going to be so pretty. And then we just have to figure out, once we get the robe, what we're going to, because I think if we kick it, I feel like it's going to end up like right here. Like you're almost probably going to roll on it when you do that little floor work sequence right here, which is totally fine. Because it would almost look cool, like when you kick it, if it does a little like, yeah. Like in my head, I see it going like this. like someone's picking it up and dropping it. Yeah. If you need me to run out on stage, I'll just be like this. Yeah. Human prop, it's fine. I know, right?